Let's talk about how to unlock everything that you want in life. Today, I'm going to talk about strategies, habits, and mindset shifts that will help you to unlock your dream life. But first things first is to get clear on what you actually want. You literally can't unlock what you want if you don't know what it is. Like saying, I want money is not enough. What do you want money for? You want money to travel? You want money to move into a new place? You can't unlock it if you don't know what that thing is. You need to be incredibly specific. And you also need to focus on why you want these certain things. If you connect with your why and your purpose as to why you want certain things, it will fuel and motivate you to get there. And once you determine your why, you need to adopt an abundance mindset. Believe that there is enough happiness, success, and resources in this world for everyone, including you, because you are literally in this world. You are part of this world. You need to move out of a victim mentality of good things don't happen to me, money doesn't come to me. I don't even like saying that out loud. You need to erase or just learn to correct when those thoughts are coming up inside of you. Because if you are identifying with those thoughts of, I'm just using money as an example because I feel like that's the most broad, widely desired thing. But if you identify with those lack thoughts around a certain subject, you're going to take them on as your identity. Like the words you say to yourself are literally spells. I know this is a basic term. Words are spelled. It's not woo-woo. Like we literally go to school to learn how to spell. You are putting a spell on yourself. Like imagine if someone comes up to you and they're like, bro, you're kind of ugly. Are you gonna go to the mirror later and look at yourself and be like, am I ugly? Like, really? Like, that person that told you that just planted that idea, planted that spell into your brain. A spell it's literally, like, it is what it is. It's words are spelled, okay? So you need to be very careful about the words that you are using to talk about yourself, talk about your life, talk about your circumstances, because those things can seep into your subconscious. That's the most simple way that I can put it. The same thing if someone bumps into you at the store and they're like, oh my God, like you're so beautiful. It elevates your emotion because you took on the words that they just delivered to you. You can deliver beautiful words to your own mind, but you really need to start believing them for yourself. But that's where reprogramming your mindset comes in. And that starts with correcting yourself when you're having these negative thoughts. And to help reprogram your mindset, spend a few minutes every day visualizing what your dream life could look like and what it feels like so you can imprint those elevated emotions into yourself. And after we are clear on what we want and we have shifted our mindset, now is when you can take aligned action. Big dreams feel big until you break them down into little steps. Look at your dream and reverse engineer how it can get to where you are right now, and just take the next step and the next step and the next step. So you're going to need to break down your big dream into small goals. That's the first step in taking an aligned action. The next thing is you are going to need to get very comfortable being very uncomfortable. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Think of like a plant that's like this big and it's comfortable being right here. And it's not even above the grass yet, but like it's nature. It literally has to grow and break out of the zone that it's in. And you need to embrace this growth and change as part of your process and not be fearful of it. Like look at your anxieties right now, because those are probably the things holding you back the most and the biggest indicators of what you need to work on to grow into where you need to go. And the next thing is being consistent with that aligned action and taking action every single day. Like it's so easy for us to sit down and make a vision board and plan out all these goals and like feel these wants in our heart, but not actually go and get them. You need to show up every day, even when it's hard. Like even with this channel, sometimes I'm filming at 3 a.m. and you guys have no idea. And I'm like exhausted out of my mind. You can see it in my face. Like go look back at some of my videos, but I'm showing up because that's a dream that I have. And I'm going to show up even when it's hard. Whatever the thing is that you want, you need to want it more than you want the comfortable thing, if that makes sense. And you need to get out of your comfort and work towards it. The next thing is surround yourself with the right people and things and actions in your life. If you're trying to get to a place, some people can't just like walk through those doors with you because they're not ready to walk through those doors. What if the party you're meant to be at is in the next room and they need to stay here? Same thing goes for also watching just negative shit online. Like Stop doing that. If you're going to sit and consume, try to surround your mind with things that'll build you and grow you, and just intake positive content if you can. Train your algorithm to teach you how to handle your money. Like, train it to teach you about traveling. Like, train your TikTok algorithm or whatever you use literally to teach you about the things that you are interested in. I made a second TikTok account and it's all money related things or content creation related things that elevate my brain and don't pull me down, or spiritual concepts. It's all things that elevate my mindset instead of pull me down. I'm not sitting watching comedy stuff, and I know you can't just like retrain your algorithm in a second, but go on whatever app you use. Like if you use TikTok, or I mean, you're on YouTube, you're watching this on YouTube, you probably watch YouTube. Go look up videos about what it is you're seeking and start watching that stuff, or just click on a bunch of them, because the YouTube algorithm will be like, oh, this person likes this topic, and it'll start serving you things that you need to see. So that's my next thing, is surround yourself with the right stuff, people, things, ideas, because you can keep yourself stuck by putting yourself in the wrong environment. A tropical plant is not going to grow in a cold ass place. Like, it just is what it is. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is letting go of the how stuff is going to happen and just trust that it will happen. Like, you don't go to, I don't eat fast food, but I'll use this as an example. You don't go to like a fast food restaurant and go to the first window and freak out about how the food is going to happen and get to you by the time you just go up to the second window and it's there, and you're like, oh, you're not freaking out about how it's being made back there. You just know it's happening and everything's working out for you. And everything is working out for you. And when you get to that second window, your food's going to be there. I feel like this is how God, the universe, insert whatever you believe in, works. And I feel like people will sit there and they're just like, dang, I need money, or I need this to come. And they stress out about these things coming to them or happening to them. And energetically, it's like, you imagine if you did that to a person you were interested in, and you like stressed out about your relationship happening, and you're just going to push that thing away and that person away. So give up the how. Just know that it is happening. And if it hasn't happened yet, you're not ready to open that door. You're not ready for that thing to happen yet, but the path can be being lined up for you. It's not that you'll never open that door. You just need to extract the right key from yourself to open that door. And that key will come up when it's time for you to do that. So just keep your faith. To recap, get clear on what you want, reprogram your mindset, take aligned action, stop surrounding yourself with stuff that is not for you and stuff that is not building you, and let go of the how. It's a pretty simple breakdown, but there it is.